And we are live. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. I am Antonio Cooper, also known as A Sharp, and with me I have a DJ, a creator, a master of ceremonies herself, Miss Eife. How's it going?
Oh, what's the deal? Is going well. How are you?
I am pretty good. And
Good.
so, first off, can you give everybody just a solid breakdown of just who you are as an artist?
Okay, so my name's Eife. So,
Mhm.
already off rip, I'm dope. I'm a good 3'5" or whatever. But yeah, that's really what that comes from, cannabis.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right now, I'm DJing, I'm like doing music too. So I like to create in general as an artist.
Yeah.
That's just what I like to do. I like to do whatever, keeps my mind active and, just kind of gets me thinking. So, yeah, I've been like writing music as far as that goes. I like to rap and maybe sing a little bit.
Yeah.
DJing, that's what most people seem to know that I do.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's, my baby. And yeah, I'm trying to get more into like recording music. So I want to learn like sound recording, engineering,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Get more into like beat making, which I do a little bit here and there, but I'm just always trying to explore and get more knowledge. That's the journey.
Yeah, and that's pretty cool. So,
Yeah.
as a producer, what are like some of your musical influences that you like try to look into or say, hey, I want to channel that energy when I make this product like right here?
hmm I would say influentially, like when it comes to when I'm like trying to maybe like make a beat or something like that.
Or just
It's
kind of create in
either
general.
just in general.
Yeah,
Okay,
just when you're
so
creating.
I don't know. There's like I like a lot of like neo soul type artists. From like Erica Badu, of course, everybody loves her.
Yeah.
I like. I don't know, from pretty much anywhere. I like Solange a lot. She's dope.
Mhm.
I like how Janae Aiko, like
Yeah.
she introduces like vibrations into her sounds. So I
Mhm.
like to like, I don't know, I just think it's like just getting as creative as I can get for real. I draw a lot of inspiration personally from like my life.
Mhm.
So like that's how I like to go about creating music, just from like experiences that I've had and like things that I go through that always like makes me feel better. And I feel like it's a lot of things that, people can relate to.
Oh, awesome, awesome. So
Yeah.
before we began this, you spoke on wanting your partner to join in on this interview as well. So
Mhm.
first, who is the partner and how did that come about?
Yes. So that is like one of my closest friends. We talk all the time. Her name's Mani. Um, Big Casso or Mani Casso. I think on Instagram it's big underscore Casso. But yeah, she's pretty dope. She's like all around the artist too. So we just like to make music that, that we can feel and other people can feel too. And then we just move off of pure energy as like a unit. So that's like why we decided, to do music together, all in all. Yeah, we like right now she's a little further from me. She's in Tennessee, but we still, like to create music and
Yeah.
uh have pieces so that when we do link, last time we linked up was in Atlanta. That was super successful and fun. So we're just trying to do more stuff like that, like traveling and like, you
Mhm.
know, link up with each other and keep working, keep the momentum going.
Nice. And yeah,
Yeah.
that is important to keep the momentum going. But
Mhm.
as an artist, what are some of like are we expecting the project to come out soon or working
As
on
far as
something?
that goes, yes, I'm definitely working on like EP.
Oh,
I want to eventually drop and then also like a single. So yeah, just trying
yeah.
to
What
perfect things right now.
do we have a
Um,
timetable?
Say it again.
Do we have a timetable or like a time
Um,
set?
no, I don't like to like put a time to things. I think I haven't. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's hard for me to like be like, okay, like I want something done this day, especially because like regular life things be happening. So I gotta attend to those things too.
Mhm.
That's a lot of what's been going on lately. So hopefully once things begin to balance out there, I'll be able to focus more on music and getting the components together that I need to. But other than that, just like really been more of a student. And then also like, of course the DJing,
Yeah.
that's regardless. So another thing, like as far as like inspo, I would say like I like to dive into like a lot of like new artists and stuff like that, just like with the playlist that I've been putting out, the
Yeah.
Bopolations series or whatever, the book of Bopolations. uh every week I'm like trying to find just different artists with different sounds
Mhm.
and dive deeper into their music. So it's
Nice.
just, yeah, it's been fun doing that too.
Awesome, awesome. And yeah, and I was playing the Bopulations, like the series. When it comes to that, that was actually my next question. When it comes to that, how do you like go, okay, I like this energy here, but I want to put this energy with this song from the 60s that also had this kind of energy, which matches this song from the 80s, which had this exact kind of energy. How does that like come about? Is it just something that just flows, or is this
I
you
would say
methodically
like
plan out?
for one thing, like that's like what I like to play around with, like when I'm DJing. When I'm mixing, like I like to just do whether it's like different genres or different eras.
Mhm.
That's like a lot of fun. So I don't know, I feel like as long as things flow together and they provide like an energy,
Mhm.
that's like with the playlist specifically, that's how I kind of decide like what songs will fit together. And then like I also like I'm picky about like what order I like to have the songs in
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So yeah, it just goes hand in hand with what I do as a DJ. So
All right.
and then yeah,
All right.
keeps
So
it consistent.
when it comes to your skill level, first, how long have you been DJing? How long have you been on in pure artistry?
I've been DJing since 2016, and I probably like was writing music a couple years before that. It's like when I started just writing music.
Nice. All right.
Mhm.
I just have a question before I double back to your partnership that you have
Mhm.
going on.
Yeah.
So you're a Detroit artist. You're a Detroit
Yes.
artist. How do
Mhm.
you feel like? What do you feel like you're bringing to the Detroit scene?
So I'm like mainly Detroit based. I'm
Yeah.
currently outside of Detroit, but my whole family's from Detroit. That's just like all of what I've been raised around. So like
Heck yeah.
as far as like that being like my parents coming from there, they've like exposed me to like I feel like a unique music taste, and especially with like Detroit being Motown, like I've noticed that like all in all, everybody, like all my friends and stuff, like everybody has like a different sound we like to like bring to the table, and that's what I think is dope. There's like a big like mainstream scene and then like a more underground scene, and like being part of the underground scene, there's like just like it I feel like in Detroit specifically, it allows you to be like really unique and
Mhm.
kind of like express how you would like to. So that's been like my main thing. It's like I like to not box myself in as
Yeah.
far as like whether it is DJing or creating. I like to like DJ like open format, so you can expect like anything, any genre from me that's gonna like keep my audience, connected with the vibe that I'm trying to put out. And then as far as like artistry, like I said, like it's just pure like emotion and feel for me. So like whatever that sounds like, I feel like, Detroit is like the perfect place to like be based in, because you're gonna hear like all types of sounds.
That is very true.
And it's a lot of good sounds too.
Yeah. Heck
So
yeah.
yeah.
All right. So doubling back to your partnership, what
Mhm.
do you expect for that partnership to like create like sound wise that differentiates from what you offer as an individual artist?
So I think honestly, like my favorite part of the duo and like what we're doing is that like I can bring my individuality to it.
Mhm.
So like it's hard to kind of like separate when like that's part of the reason why we are together. Like, it's because like us individually, like we mesh so well, and then when we come together, like we're so like-minded as well. So like I would say like if you could think like another like I don't know, like we have just like very similar like energy and stuff like that, but we're two different people, like visually, like sound, like like everything is like so it's kind of like meshing two different energies, I guess, and two different like backgrounds and just everything. So yeah, it I don't know, like I don't know how to like put that for real because it's
Yeah.
just like I said, like I get to be me at the end of the day. I'm not doing too much of like switching that up. I would say it's more so like figuring out how to sync with this person and
Mhm.
you know figuring out how we can sound really good like together. And it's just with us, it clicked automatically. So
Nice.
yeah.
And I just have two more questions. The first question is, um, what in Detroit? Well, not just in Detroit. What are some of your favorite venues to play as a DJ? What are some of like I love
Um,
doing this night, you know?
let's see. So I feel like I've as a DJ, I have yet to like really just stay stationary at like one venue.
Hmm.
So like I've like just kind of been here and there like wherever. So some that I've really like liked a lot, I would say TV Lounge was really dope.
Mm.
L Club was dope.
Mhm.
Um always.
Yeah.
What else? When I played, is that Marble Bar? Yeah, I think
Mhm.
Marble Bar. That was pretty dope too. I like the idea of like multiple rooms.
Yeah.
Um, what else? Those are like three just off top that I can think of that I enjoy a lot. I like Hamtramck too.
Mm.
So I like playing like the high dive specifically. That was like a pretty dope vibe.
Mm.
I'm about to be at Trixie Bar this week.
Oh,
So
hey,
I've
nice.
been there just to party. It's fun.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And my last question is a pretty simple one. What is something that you want to put out there to the world to let them know about you as an artist, or just something you want to put out there?
Something I want to put out there, as an AFI,
Mhm.
is just to like stay higher than the influence. That's just how, you gotta try to like go about life in general with that. That's like my motto. That's just how what I try to instill in my mind. And I feel like it keeps me above the influence of negativity, period. Like, so just try to stay vibrating higher. And,
Mhm.
of course, we always fall down, but, you know, we get up. So
Yeah.
that's the thing to look forward to.
Awesome. Awesome. I love your energy. I love your artistry. Thank you very much for this interview and continue
Yes, I
creating.
appreciate
And I can't wait to see what happens next.
Yes, I'm excited. Gonna
Awesome.
be big surprises.
Hell yeah.